Noble Park lit up. I'm up here at Stater Brothers right now, and we got lights up here, but two CAL FIRE trucks just ran up Beaumont Avenue northbound.
Hello, Dave. Do you copy?
Yes. I'm trying to make my video
interesting.
work.
Okay, yeah, I just sent the link out to everybody for the Zoom portion of the meeting tonight, and
power
wait
is out
for
for some
Dave to
people
come
in
up.
Beaumont.
Well, keep us informed and let us know what's going on. KJ6FYE, KB6CA.
Okay, I'll keep my radio on. I don't have too much shopping to do tonight, but I got to get it done.
There you go. Wow.
So I'll stay on the channel here, and I'll get back to you later, okay, Jeff?
You're a little dark.
I'm Doc.
Copy, Joe. Yeah, and you're coming in really clear here. KB6CA standing by.
Alexa,
All
turn
right,
ham radio
KJ6FY standing by and listening.
Alexa,
amateur radio.
Alexa, stop.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding right now. Please try a little later.
It is on the, let's see, I don't have the calendar handy, but
It's Sam.
it is on the repeater tonight, is it not?
Yes. Yes, it's on the repeater, and it's Sam.
And it's Sam, okay. And Ron is HF?
Requested it, apparently.
Aha, now I'm on.
Wait a second, let me look at the website again. Maybe I'm wrong.
Top
No.
of the evening to you, Jeff.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Randy. I just got through talking to Joe. Did you hear that conversation on the banning repeater?
I did not. I had my volume turned down.
Okay, he was talking about emergency vehicles headed up Beaumont Avenue by Stater Brothers, headed up into the hills, I guess, or someplace up north.
Apparently, there's a power outage over there too.
Yeah.
There were a couple people
great.
on earlier that were talking about.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So
Sounds like an accident to me.
could be.
Yeah, could be.
Somebody took out a power pole or something.
Yeah. It's likely.
Dave, I got that
Cell phone?
phone working pretty darn good. Yeah, I took it with me to Costco when I went there. The
Oh,
other
good.
day. And the guy in the kiosk, he changed that
SIM out.
SIM thing out.
Coolly. Yeah.
And but then I've been working with it. It had a real clever thing you do on Google. You switch from one cell phone to the other. I was really surprised.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I don't need reminders.
Yeah. So anyway,
Cool.
yeah.
Got your phone all set up.
Pretty much, yeah. I'll just let you look at it sometime when we get together and straighten out any little discrepancies I've got on here.
I'm sure it works better than the old one. They always do.
Yeah, battery-wise, battery-wise, yes, terrific. I'm just going to let it down and go down and then charge it up and then let it go down again about 2 or 3 times, like they said.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah. But I haven't heard anything else in the news. It's too depressing. Ginger and I just
I know. It's just,
and watched it. I think what I'm going to do is just after the 2 meter, I'm just going to you can put me down for earlies, and I'm just going to check out.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're allowed.
Yeah. You get a free pass on that one.
Yeah. Very depressing. I don't understand.
Well, unfortunately, it is what America is today, and
It is what it is.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Like it or not.
You can't change
Yeah.
Well,
destiny.
there's some things, you don't blow into the wind, you don't spit in the wind, and, blah, blah,
Okay,
blah.
let's put it this way. It could have been a lot worse, okay?
Yes, it could have.
Yeah.
At least the towns aren't burning down
Just
yet.
put it that way. Yeah, at least things aren't burning yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just
Good.
And I emphasize yet.
Yeah. Trump was winning. Yeah, there'd be riots and everything else, but if Biden wins, no problem. It's going to probably be peaceful as hell out there.
for a little while.
And everybody, just like that, COVID would be over. You watch.
Yeah.
For a little while anyway, until they discover that nothing's happening. Okay.
Well, they're going to do what they're going to do,
Exactly.
and it's out of our hands now. So.
True.
Yep. Did he actually win by now, or I have? No, he only needed 6 points.
They're still waiting on a couple of states that have been super slow counting.
Trump is challenging.
Yeah, Trump's challenging some, so they had to stop counting apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said again, it's out of our hands. So what happens happens. So no use worrying about it.
Yeah.
Depends on which. Believe it or not, Fox has Biden winning Arizona, but not MSNBC or CNN.
Yeah, they retracted that.
They retracted it because Arizona went from like 90% to 84% or something reporting. So all of a sudden there were far more votes that they hadn't counted. So it could still swing.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Some areas there they had more. I think it was Wisconsin. They had more people voting than they had people.
That'll be caught up. I mean, they'll figure that out. Obviously, all the lawyers are going to get involved. It's going to take a month.
More people voting
than they had.
More people.
It's going to be long, drawn out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jeff. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
Play with radio.
That's it. There's the radio.
I went for a nice long walk today.
Exactly.
Thought about having a beer when I got back, but I had one the other night, and it gives me a headache, so I decided not to.
Don't do that.
So
You're drinking the wrong beer. That's the problem.
Yeah, so I had, that's yeah, right.
If it gives you a headache, there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, Coors does that for some reason. It gives me a headache.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Well, this was a Heineken.
Yeah. Yuck.
Huh.
Well, Heineken's pretty sweet.
Green bottle. It's got skunked. It's pre-skunked.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Real beer only comes in dark bottles.
I mean, you can get used to Heineken, but it's got a funny taste because it's skunky.
That's what I used to drink over in Hawaii all the time, so I'm just kind of addicted. I just,
It's got a certain kind of taste.
Yeah,
it does. Well, like I said, it's awful sweet.
Do you guys remember a place in Vegas Strip called Slots of Fun?
No.
Because they had 50-cent Heinekens. This is in the 80s. 50-cent Heinekens and $1 foot-long hot dogs or something. They also had like $1.25 shrimp cocktail or something. It was really big. I mean, it's huge. And so people went there for the food, but they also stuck around for the gambling,
Yeah. What was it called again?
It was called Slots of Fun.
Oh.
It was just right on the strip. It was like a really kind of a, I don't know, sleazy slot casino. Slots of Fun.
Somebody was checking in there, but
I heard that too. Where's our
KC6UGK listening?
Where's our net control?
I don't know.
Who is net control? I always send them out.
Sam.
Is that Nick?
Oops.
No, this is Tom. KC6UGK.
I
A
don't
little
want
hard
to
to find the buttons on this machine when the lights
I don't even know who these guys are that Joe's
go
talking
ahead.
to.
You know them?
Hey, Tom, it's KK6.
Yeah, I don't even know who they are either.
Good to hear your voice.
I took up our
I'm
computer.
assuming your power is out as well. I'm looking out the back door. I don't see much on. We did call Edison. They said there's a big power outage in the whole area here, and it'll be about an hour before they get it fixed. Back to you, sir.
Oh, nice.
An hour? Oh, my goodness.
It's the
We're
beginning
going to
of
have
the
to
big
get the
power
campfire
outage.
out, roast the weenies out here in the backyard. Maybe we can find a possum or two. Who knows? An hour. Hey, thanks for the
You know, it's
information.
hand gift that. My gosh, an hour without power.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, you can last an hour. You can last an hour. I'm just going to go outside, sit and check out the Starry Night or whatever.
These guys are great.
And it'll be back on one of these days, or hopefully within an hour. That'd be nice. This is Dennis, KK6WXP.
Did anybody got either of those call signs?
They
No,
don't sound familiar to me. I wasn't paying any attention.
I wasn't either.
Where's our net?
KI6NME, KD6ZJZ.
Yes, sir, boss. What's happening?
I just wanted to make sure you were there.
Good job. Good job. I'm getting ready to see if Zoom's up, and I was going to get on that, and then I'm ready to go.
Okay, and I take it you have power there in your part of Beaumont?
I heard that. So where's the who's lost power?
I didn't really copy the call signs. I know FYE was talking to him. Anyway, I'm going to stand by. I'll let you do the net and find out who these guys are that we're talking on here. KD6ZJZ.
Did you read that letter from Jeff about what Leanne needs for the kids?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, it's an email.
Actually, I missed that. I'll look at it when I get a chance.
Okay, she's looking for some help, so I'll mention it and read it on the net tonight and
Okay.
see if anybody can come up with some help for her. And then I thought after you look at it, if they can find something and between us we can come up and maybe the club could donate some money for what she's looking for. So anyway, you'll check that out. Maybe you'll probably know a whole lot more about it than I do. All right, KS6 and ME, I'll be standing by. Enemy, FYE. Come on back. Hey, I'm in the market. All the lights are out down south. South of what? Down there by us in Solera, that whole area, all the power's out. Oh, okay, so it's out there in the Solera area, and is it all of Solera or on down towards the freeway? All the way down to the freeway, traffic lights were out. But when you get up on the hill there by Noble Park Community Center, everything east of that is all lights on. Copy that. Well, thank you, sir, for the report. You're a fine reporter. You're one of the ones I was going to talk to. I want you to be sure you read that letter from Jeff about Leon and see if you got some ideas on that. KS6NME, I'm going to get ready to go. Okay, Sam. Yeah, I saw that email from Jeff about the kids. All depends on what she wants to build. When I get back to the barn and get squared away, I'll give you a holler on the landline, Roger. Copy that. I got to do with a 2-meter net, then I'll be available. I thought maybe for a little thing, maybe if we got a hold of Carl Cardenas, see if we couldn't get something.
Didn't he resign?
Okay, well,
Yeah,
if
he
I
resigned.
can help out in any way, give me a holler. Well, I'll talk to you later. KI6NME, KK6FY, clear and
I got some ideas because
all
I
right,
know,
Joe, you
I know
take care. We'll
a
catch
lot
up
of
with
these
you later.
kit companies.
KI6NME, I'll be monitoring.
I'll look and see when we get some cheap kits.
MME, KE6MAE. How
That
about
would
an
be
early
useful for
tonight? I'd appreciate it.
I'll take a look at it.
Okay, we'll take the first 3 bands for you there, Larry.
Thank you very much. That's interesting. I was over at Solera today to hear that all of a sudden they don't have any lights or power over there. That's interesting. Oh, well, at least it didn't hit over here. We got power over here. KE6MAE.
The revolution
Well, I
has
had
begun.
gusts up to a little over
Yeah.
20 miles an hour, so out further a little bit like that, they can get another 10 miles an hour more than what I do, so could be something for there. All right, Larry, you have a good evening and take care.
All right, I'm going to turn on.
KI6NME, this is KK6BUW.
Mr. Treasurer, sir.
Hey, you got an update on George?
No,
George, who-
just this morning, all we knew that he was at the hospital. I was hoping maybe Mike would have something when he on tonight.
That's so good.
Info.
There you go.
Go ahead. This is WA6UIJ. Info on George. He got home about 2:30. His surgery went for a couple of hours. He's doing fine.
Okay.
A little sore, and but he is at home, and his son is there with him. And so, right now, everything seems to be coasting pretty well.
Excellent.
All right, so they was able to put him back together again. Well, that's pretty good. I was afraid they might not be able to. Well, he's a good egg, but not Humpty Dumpty, so he's fine.
They might have found some springs and hit the wrong one, and then went boing, and all come unwound. They couldn't get wound back up. You know, like the mainspring on a clock.
Like Ken's brain.
Ken's brain.
Amen.
Ken's brain.
Tell them to cool that on pushing on the sit-ups.
KK6CW, I'll be monitoring.
Thank you, sir. You want to do 440 tonight, or are you at home?
I'm at home. I was gonna say no. I wanted it early on 440. I'll do the 2 meter and 220.
Oh, okay, very good. You want to do the whole 220? We'll do 2 meter.
There you go.
I don't have the deal next to me.
Okay, well, I can do it. It'll be a little light, but I can do it. No problem. Copy that. Got you down early, though.
Thanks, Sam.
Alrighty then.
Yeah,
The
Ron
strange.
SOI has 75.
Yeah, Ron SOI has 75. Didn't know that. Oh, there's the other repeater. I hear it on my radio.
Oh,
The
okay.
Anaheim repeater is bleeding through today. I got my antenna more upright than usual.
How is that possible?
It usually leans over a little bit from the
okay.
wind.
Oh, well, the wind's straightening it up. Is that it?
I went out there today and I noticed it was pretty crooked, so I straightened it out.
KI6NME, WA6UIJ. Go ahead, Mike. Sam, are you hearing that interference from that other repeater in, I think, Orange County?
Yep. That's
Hey,
Anaheim.
heard some scratching and stuff. I figured that's what it was.
Yep.
Yeah, sounds like it. All right, WA6UIJ. Be with the QS here in 20 seconds. They will, maybe they'll understand. Hopefully so.
No, they won't even notice. They won't even notice. Just ID'd. I mean, you know, it won't interfere. We won't interfere with them.
They'll get over it.
Yeah. No more than they interfere with us periodically.
QST, QST, QST. Good evening, members of SPARC. That is the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo, and I will be working as net patrol for the 2 meter this evening from my home here out on the west end of Banning, close to the hospital. As old as I am, I need to be close. All right, although this is a directed net, any station with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio information net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns, Banning, Boma, and surrounding communities. For information on times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. Now for the announcements. Does anybody have any announcements besides me?
Not really.
Okay, I just got a report from Joe, FYE, that lights are out, Solera and south. The signals are all out all the way down to the freeway. Didn't get anything below that or not, but anyway, they're having a light problem. Once you get up to about the Noble Creek area, why, they got the lights are back up and running at that time. The other announcement that I have is, if you guys would please, Jeff put out a help for Leanne and the kids over there at the Yucaipa High. And what she needs is, she's looking for us to help her out, at least find some incentive kits. I would like a kit that contains breadboard and a way to power, preferably battery, LEDs, resistors, capacitors, diodes, and jumper wires. Any suggestions are appreciated. I was thinking if we could come up with something. I think I want to give Carl Cardenas a call, ARRL, and see if maybe they got something they could help us out with or something on that line. If not, if you brain-powered people like the president and Mike and DJ and Steve, you guys are all smart in that area, as I'm not. I just learned to answer the questions. Anyway, because we got the net, and I asked her if she had something in mind. She said no, that's what she was looking for, were some ideas and the cost and stuff on it. So I told her I'd mention it tonight. So if you guys would please give that a read, and like I said, I think I'll give Carl, see if ARRL can help out with any on that. All right, does anybody have any other information for the net tonight?
KB6CA.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Sam, just for your info, Carl resigned quite a few months ago. He can probably still help, but I just wanted to let you know that he did resign his position.
Who is that now?
Carl Cardenas, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I thought he was going to run till he might have been the end of the year by now. He was in the last magazine I saw, so that's what made me think of it. All right, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate that. Any other info, please come forward. All right, hearing nothing else, please stand by for the 2-meter roll call. If net control does not respond to a reply, a relay is appreciated, please, because we want to get everybody counted we can. So we'll conduct the 2-meter roll call from the active roll call dated 10/24/2020. And I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. Start at the top of the list with Joe. N6, AGB. How about it, Joe?
Too much.
Good evening, Sam. Yeah, Joe, N6AGB, Ukaipa.
Well, you got power. That's good. Or at least I assume you have power.
Definitely have power.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Mike, our treasurer, KK6BUW, are you listening?
This is Mike, KK6BUW.
All right. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. How about our old-time member, KF6BWH, Dick?
Good evening, Sam. This is Dick, KF6BWH. I've got no traffic. Back to net control.
Thank you, Dick. Good to hear you. I'm glad everything's going good for you. Mr. Secretary, sir, KB6CA, otherwise known as Jeff.
Hey, Sam, this is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha, and give me an early across the for the rest of the nets.
Early across the net. All right. Thank you, sir. All right, how about D2, W6EJM, Ed? D2 tonight. Let's move on down to Gene, K6EMF. How you doing, Gene?
I'm doing okay. I hope everybody else is too. This is Gene K6EMF in Beaumont. Let me tell you, Fox does a great job of makeup because you can't see Karl Rove's horns.
Very good. Very good.
Sam is terrible.
All right. How about let's jump over the hill and see what's going on in East Hemet there. Val Vista, KN6EMT 80.
Good evening, Sam. This is KN6 EMT Edie in East Hemet. No traffic, back to net control.
Good copy on you, Edie. Such a lovely voice I like to hear. How about Joe? I give him an early, KK6 FYE. He was out running around and talked to me on the radio a little bit ago. Are you still there, Joe?
Good evening to the net. KK6 FYE still in the market. Looking at carrots right now.
All right, watch out for the rabbits. They multiply, you know. We're going to give a early for George, W6GRH. He got home about 2:30, and everything is going good from his surgery today down at the Veterans Hospital. All right, let's take a big jump now out to Desert Hot Springs, N6HR, Ken, Captain Nelson. Oh, do I have some firepower now? All right. How about another good Elmer with the club here now? Oh, Loose Nichols himself, Nora J6LN, Steve.
Yeah, at least you do better than I do at my call sign. New call sign, and I would call him Admiral Nelson.
Okay, that's the best I could do. Tell you where I picked it up from. I was going something over at Hearst Castle, and some of the ship or something they had a Captain Nelson on it. That's where I picked it up from. All right, Steve, take care, and we'll catch up with you in a little while. How about Dwight? KD6MLS. Dwight? Oh, we're saddened. We don't get Dwight tonight. Oh, that's me. I'm Net Controller, Sam. Next, due down to the past treasurer himself, KJ6NRR, Pete.
Well, hiya, Sam. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. Back to you.
All right, nothing new on the VE or shirts, huh, Pete?
No, nothing. We had a test last week. 2 people passed, so that was good.
That was good. Always like those that pass for sure. And I understand that was 100%, so that's even better yet. Out in Whitewater now, W6OUJ, Dave. We may catch up with him a little later. How about my old backup guy himself, the post office man, KF6POG, John. He must be eating some of that homemade pie from his wife there. All right. Father Ron now, KA6QGR. Father Ron? Nothing heard. How about the voice of Beaumont? The heavy-duty voice of Beaumont. K6RJA, Randy.
Well, howdy do, Sam. This is Randy, K6RJA, and with no traffic, so back to net control.
I haven't gotten anywhere with my radio. Can we count on you for a 220?
You betcha. Not a problem, sir.
Thank you. All right, one of the newer members now, Michael out of Sun Lakes, KM6RRS. Michael?
This is Michael, KM6RRS, trying out a different room in the house, so hopefully you can hear me okay.
A fine signal, got you coming in full scale. The audio was perfect. Good job on that. How about my neighbor to the compound? No, he's not in a compound. Almost, though. Ron, SOI, KG6SOI. Ron. Again. Well, here's the other half of Edie, KM6SPY Earl out of Alvista.
Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl, Alvista, no traffic, back to net control.
All right, you have much wind over there today, Earl?
A total of maybe 45 minutes.
Okay, all right. D1, WA6UIJ, Mike.
Good evening, Sam. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. Sam, I'm going to do something here I don't normally do, but I would like an early for the rest of the net this evening, nets, and we'll be clearing out. We have a granddaughter coming by, and so I want to be available. Anyway, 73s to everybody, and thank you so much for taking the check-in. Back to net control.
We're having fun here. We're having fun, and families come first. Enjoy them. All right. How about the director at large, KJ6UUS DJ.
This is DJ KJ6US, no traffic.
DJ, fine copy on you for sure. Okay, Mr. Councilman, sir, KM6UWI, Ed, out of Calamasa.
Well, good evening, Sam and the rest of the group, and the ballots are not in my favor yet. KM6UWI, Ed and Calamasa, back to net control, Russian interference.
Okay, all right, Ed, thank you. Got a fine check in there. How about the lovely voice out of Sun Lakes now? WA6WFV, Tina.
This is Tina, WA6WSV.
All right, my evening has been fulfilled after all. Thank you, Tina. How about the XVP, K6WM, Flip, out of Sun Lakes.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Flip, K6WM, and always a great job you're doing, Sam. You never even have to comment. It's so nice. Nice to hear your voice, and good evening to the net, K6 Whiskey Mike.
Thank you, and likewise for sure, and all your expertise. You got that letter from Jeff, so you probably got some ideas on that stuff for Leanne. We'll be able to come up with something together. How about up in the north end of Beaumont, right next to Cherry Valley, KI6WOD, Scott. Must be busy. Mr. President, sir, KD6ZJZ, Dave.
Good evening, Sam, and to everyone on the net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and I have no traffic.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right. Do we have any members, late or missed, that would like to be checked in? If so, please come with the call.
This is KG6SOI. Sam, did I get through to you a while ago?
I didn't hear you. I called you. I put a dot down, which meant that I did call you.
I don't know. I just cut out right then. Okay. Thanks. This is Ron, KG6SOI.
You're doing fine, neighbor. Got a good signal in here. All right. Anybody else? If not, let's go down to visitors. We'll start with Mario, W6OH. How about you, Mario?
Good evening. This is Mario, Whiskey 6 Oscar Hotel, W6OH in Hammett. And this repeater's coming in like gangbusters. Back to net.
Yeah, you're coming in here full scale, so you're hitting it very good for sure. How about my other old friend over there, KI6ADQ, Ed?
KI6ADQ, evening, Sam.
All right, we got you checked in, Ed. That's good. Do we have any other visitors that would like to check into the SPARC Amateur Radio Group this evening on 2 meters, of course?
Hey, Sam, this is Ken, KM6BYY. Was once a member. Need to re-up.
I don't remember him.
Okay, did you copy that, Jeff?
Not really. I think you said Ken, KM6, BBY. Repeat it.
Back with your call, if you would, please, sir.
Kilo Mike 6 Papa Yankee Yankee.
Papa Yankee Yankee. Well, who are you talking? Where are you talking?
Okay, what I'll do is look that up, and I'll have him send you a application, and we'll get you hooked up.
You're not on the right frequency. You're on the output.
All right, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you. Sure. Glad you're back. Always appreciate it.
I don't know.
All right. Do we have anybody else that would like to check in?
KF6POG.
Oh, my gosh. I was just about ready to send out the paddy wagon looking for you, seeing what the heck you'd been up to. All right. We got you checked in there, my old backup guy. I was getting scared. It didn't have any backup. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Well, this completes the 2-meter roll call. Are there any later missed members? I already called for that. And just for safety's sake, this is Kilo India 6 November Mike Echo, serving as net controller. Does anybody have any further business for the net at this time?
KC6 UGK checking in for the first time.
UK, got you.
Jeff, you're on the wrong frequency. You're talking
and
on the
give me
output of the
the
repeater.
prefix again.
You're not hearing me.
KC6 UGK. Tom.
UGK.
I got more lines open. I got room for more.
Sam, you're clear as
Well,
mud.
hearing none, repeat the announcement. There's a letter come out from Leanne, who's got the kids over there at Yucaipa High, and we back up their club there at the Yucaipa High Club. And anyway, she's looking for some stuff to do. It explains what she's looking for. She's looking for where she can find them at a best price. And if I can remember, I'm going to give Carl Cardenas a call, AWLRL, and see if he's got some ideas that could float by and help us out some. And let's see, that was the biggie with that. And we know that the light's out in Solera and further south, at least as far as the freeway. All right. The San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month. Well, we used to meet at Beaumont City Hall, but Riverside's back down on the purple again, so that's nothing getting there. So we have a Zoom meeting, and Jeff does send out a location for that where you can click into Zoom and hook up with us on Wednesday's evening starting at 7 o'clock. Actually, the Zoom probably opens up somewhere around 6:30 or so, for kind of like it does when we have a club meeting. Sit around, do a little gossiping, and get caught up on some details or some information that you need to know. All members are urged to check each week for updates of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. Thanks to all who checked in this evening. It was an absolute pleasure. This is Sam, Kilo India 6 November Mike Echo. Please stand by for the informal 440 simplex call. Let's see, that's on 446-520, and we'll be running that at 7 o'clock straight up, or 1900 hours. The 2-meter net is now closed at 1849 hours. Good evening to all. It was a pleasure.
Breaks.
KI6 and ME.
B6CA, this is KJ6NRR. Are you still there, Jeff?
6 NME, KB6CA.
Hey, Jeff, this is KJ6NRR.
Jeff, you're on the wrong frequency.
I heard you taking a...
You're on the output of the repeater.
A break tonight.
Switch your
Are you going to be on CW or
on
no?
the output.
Yeah, stand by, Pete. Wait just a minute. Yeah, I was on Simplex. KI6 NME, KB6CA. You still there, Sam?
That's affirmative, Jeff.
Sam, the two gentlemen that checked in, the last one, Kilo Charlie 6, Uniform Golf, Kilo. That's the call sign I got, and his name was Tom, is that correct?
That's affirmative. You're mighty fine on that.
Okay, and the first gentleman was Kilo Mike 6, Papa Yankee, and I did not catch his name.
I forgot it too. He used to be a member. You might find him listed.
Just look him up.
Comment.
Come on back, comment.
Jeff, it was Tom, KM6 Papa Yankee. It's Tom. Go ahead.
There's the other one, break for comment.
Come on back, Joe.
Yeah, that's Ken over in Solera. Was it K6 Yankee Papa, I think, or Papa Yankee.
Thank you for the information on that.
Now we're conflicted.
We got two Toms, KM6 PYY and KC6 UGK. Is that correct?
One of them's Ken.
Negative. The YY, his name is Ken, and he's out of Solera.
Okay, thanks, Sam. Okay,
Communications
KM6PYY is Ken. Affirm.
Let me go ahead.
SYY is Ken. Yeah, Joe enlightened me on that one.
Sam, yeah, thank you. I wanted to get those two straight. Now I'll look up Ken. I'm sure I probably have his information still saved if he's, if he's in the last 4 or 5 years. Okay, thank you. Break, KJ6NRR, KB6CA.
Yeah, hiya, Jeff. I just had a quick question. Do you plan to be doing CW tonight?
No.
Well, I wasn't really planning on doing much of anything, but I'll tell you, Mike, I guess Mike isn't going to be there. We're going to finish the end of this movie, and then, yeah, I can do it. We're watching a Steven Seagal movie, and he's killing everybody, and I'm loving it on a day like this. It's great. Okay, yeah, I should be there. So get on channel 2 and wait for me.
Okay, Jeff, if you don't show up, no problem.
Copy that, Pete. Okay, thanks. KJ6NRR, KB6CA.
Alrighty then.
NRR KG6SOI.
I just love it when the bad guys all get shot. You know, it's just great. I mean, their bodies laying every place. Steven Seagal, he doesn't.
I bumped into a fellow yesterday that just moved in over there. He has a call sign A.
Okay, guys, I'm just gonna.
LN.
No problem.
New to this, right? I'll still be here, but I'll just
that's about all I got
shut the sound down.
Oh, okay, if you want. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I have not heard of him.
Probably a good idea to turn the sound down.
Call
I'll
sign
mute
sounds
you.
familiar. I'll have to look it up.
So
we want to hear all this.
We don't hear your
over the
movie.
air.
Definitely try to record.
We don't want to hear his movie.
Yeah, he said he was wanting to get back into ham radio, and that's about all we had time to talk
Oh,
to the
boy.
doctor's office there.
This time change is killing me.
I know, it's annoying, isn't it? Getting up too early every morning.
I don't know how quick.
Going to bed too early every night.
Exactly when he moved in, but not too
Yeah.
long ago.
I sit there, I can't hardly keep my eyes open. It's 8
KJ6NRR,
o'clock. You gotta be kidding me.
Okay, thank you very much, Ron. This is KJ6NRR.
Maybe I'll be able to sleep in tomorrow. I don't have to worry about any cleaners coming or anything. Ugh.
Yeah, I think I got everything that I needed to do, I did. So all I got, well, I know the dogs are going to dig me out of bed anyhow, but at least maybe I'll take a walk and relax the rest of the day.
There you go.
I got some figuring to do on my garage here. I'm trying to get it straightened up and organized, and it's not easy.
I know.
You know, you sit there and you go, okay, well, if I move this stuff out of the way, I can put this here. That'd be perfect. Okay, now what do I do with this stuff?
Yeah, I know. It's a juggle. Buy those containers, storage containers.
I'm thinking skip loader and dumpster.
Yeah, that's better idea. Donate it to the school. Let's make some kits.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I was looking at that because on Amazon, they want like $20 for a stupid, FM radio kit.
Yeah.
You could easily put one together. Would be cheaper. Do like a home-grown, have the circuit board made, and then order all the parts. It would be so much cheaper that way. But
I wondered if she was talking breadboard, so she probably didn't want to have heat involved.
Yeah. Well, breadboarding is going to be more expensive, but yeah, you could do that too.
I mean, as far as solder guns,
Yeah, we could buy those little breadboard layout things. Those little. You could put together a radio on one of those. Simple. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that. Maybe I'll figure something out. There's probably some stuff. I'll bet you there's something in the QSD magazine for that matter.
Oh, there probably is. Now, she needs it powered, so...
Yeah, well, that's easy enough because you can buy those little battery holders. Cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. I only got 5 watts coming out of my house and couldn't get to the big antenna. So I'll probably have to have a little help tonight. Thank you, sir.
Where is he at? He's not on. Oh, that's right. It's wrong.
Yeah, we're on SPARC 4, are we not?
Yep. I got to reprogram this radio so SPARC 4 is really SPARC 4. I haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah, I did. As much as these darn frequencies are changing around, I left the program cable plugged into the back of the radio.
Here you go.
Save time.
I have to find the bag full of programming cables.
Well, I try to stay organized. Each radio, I have a separate box for the software, and I keep the cable in it.
That's smart.
And then I have it clearly marked what box is what. So when I want it, I just pick that box out. Bingo, there you go.
That's smart. Yeah, it's a good idea to keep the boxes too, anyway.
Oh, they do take up room, but, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm shy of.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Of course, I was living in a 800 square foot house with a single car garage. I moved to a 1,600 square with a 3-car garage, and I'm out of room. I don't know how that works.
That's still pretty small, really. Yeah, we got about 1,600 square feet here. That's about what.
Well, it's just me and the wife, and I probably use 800 square feet of it.
Yeah.
The rest is storage.
My brother's a book collector, so there's nothing but bookshelves everywhere.
Well, there you go. At least it's insulation when it's up against the wall.
I get my own wall space. It's kind of limited, but I have some.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my garage set up so that when I want to play with some wood, I can just pull a couple cars out and set everything up and go, instead of trying to move the world to do it. So that's what I've been working on. I got a bench mounted to the wall that I can fold up against the wall, and then it folds down. I have it all set up with T-tracks for, like T-slots to clamp things to, and then I got a router plate mounted in it so I can use it as a router table.
There's John. Hey, John.
There's John, at least part of John. There's the rest of them.
John.
Yeah, I need a late check-in on Zoom.
You got it. No problem.
Yep, you're covered.
We won't even deduct points.
Yeah.
Jeff's just tuned out, so you're going to see an empty chair.
QST.
Yeah, he had election overload.
Good evening, members of SPARC, San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Sam.
Here we go.
Kilo India 6, November by Echo. I will be working net control this evening from my QTH here out on the west end, out by the old fire museum. Anyway, I'll be probably needing some help, so we should be able to get a little relay practice tonight. This is the informal, now a very informal 2-meter net. Let's go back up to the top of the list now and see if Joe is still around. That would be KA6AGB. Joe.
Right back.
Nothing heard. How about Mike? KK6BUW, Mr. Treasurer.
Early.
Copy that. All right. Dick doesn't usually know. I like to call him anyway. KF6BWH. Dick. And Mr. Secretary, KB6CA has an early. Moving on down, see if Gene is still available to hear me. K6EMF. Gene?
He never checks in.
Negative contact. I'm going to step right out to Randy and see if he would check to see if Edie is in there. KN6EMT.
KN6EMT, this is K6RJA. Do you have a copy on me, Edie? I have a negative contact.
Copy that. We'll check you again when we get down to Earl then. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate that. Joe, are you on 440 tonight, KK6FYE, walking around the store?
It's not going to work.
Probably not. George, he gets in early just because he went to the hospital today. N6HR wasn't on before. How about the other good Elmer for the club now? NJ6LN, Steve.
KN6LN. Isn't it?
I didn't get a copy on Steve.
I can't hear Steve either.
Out of the plantation had an early.
Steve was in there.
Next one on the list, net controller.
Steve was in there.
To the old treasurer himself. VE guy, shirt guy, he's just a busy guy. KJ6NRR, Pete.
NJ6LN was in there.
Thank you, Steve. I was figured he... Repeat, though. How's F6POG, who's the next one on the list? I'll just go ahead and check him in. He can just rest up and wait for Mama's piece of pie.
He's not going to let up.
K6RJA, Randy.
Boy, I'm here, Sam. This is K6RJA, and you're getting a little scratchy there.
Back with that?
Overhitting his radio.
Never mind. You're sounding good now.
Okay, I got you. All right. How about out of Sun Lakes now? Michael, KM6RRS. Michael? Negative contact. KG6, SOI.
Good evening, Sam and the net. This is Ron, KG6 SOI, no traffic.
Copy that, and thank you. Let me try first, then you can go next there, Randy, if you want. KM6.
What was that?
KM6SPY. This is K6RJA. Do you have a copy on me, Earl?
Contact. And we have a early for...
He's not hearing anything. He's got his volume turned down.
WA6UIJ Mike. How about DJ? KJ6UUS. Negative contact here. D1, KM6UWI, Ed. Just that up, that would be Mr. Councilman, sir. Are you able to copy me, Ed? Could you give him a try for me, Randy, please?
UWI. Relay, Sam. He's in there.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Good. I figured he probably was. The low voice out of Sun Lakes. WA6WFV Tina.
She never checked in.
I have negative copy. Does it usually do it? K6WM flip. Mr. President, sir. KD6ZJZ Dave.
Good evening, Sam. Thanks for doing the net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and I have no traffic.
Mighty fine signal coming in here. KM6 and YY Ken out of Solera. Negative contact on Ken. How about W6UUK? Tom. Nothing heard. Moving on down to Mario, a visitor, W6OH, Mario. Randy, sir.
Randy, sir.
I be here.
Call the two visitors, Mario and Ed, for me, please. I'll buy you a cup of coffee, maybe two.
Woohoo! You bet. I'll give it a shot, sir. W6OH, Mario, do you have a copy on me? This is K6RJA. Got you, Mario. Thanks for the check-in. And next on the list is Ed, KI6ADQ. No contact for Ed. Back to net control.
Oh, was that Randy?
And Earl is in here, and we probably should give Edie a check-in. And Mario was there, but Ed, KI6ADQ was not.
He doubled with Sam. Sam just doubles with everybody.
If you can copy me, Earl, I have a copy on you, and we'll get you checked in, sir. K6RJA. Anyhow, Sam, did you get all that?
No.
Yes, I did. Thank you. Like I said, you're up to a pot of coffee now.
Woohoo! Well, I'll be bouncing off the walls.
They were for you. I could get decaf. I got them in cups.
Them in cups.
All right, that concludes the 440 informal net tonight. And thank you for participating. Hang tough with us here. Hopefully, we'll all have.
My radio's.
Anyway, the only announcements had was about the lights are out in Solera, and George is doing well at home after his surgery today. And please read the email from Jeff about Leanne and the Ukaipa High School Radio Club. All right, so we'll go ahead and close this sucker down about 1909. This is KI6 NME. Greatly appreciated for all the assistance tonight. KI6 NME clear.
KM6SPY, KG6SOI. Have a copy, Earl?
All right.
This is KM6R. Pretty copy. I'm trying to check in here, but KM6RRS. Does anybody copy? I have a copy. This is KG6SOI. SOI, for some reason, Sam isn't hearing me. I'm hearing everybody else real clear, but he was like just really break it up. I'm not sure what's happening today. And maybe had a tower issue.
Need a better antenna.
I have a copy on Earl. You copy? All right, very good.
Excuse me. Crappy air.
You bet I do, sir. Okay, we had TM6RRS, and I got EB Earl. RRS, okay, yeah. Oh, Mike, it's very good. Thank you. Listening to this. Okay. Very appreciate it. So, let's drag it to the 220, and then you'll pick it up HS, correct? That's a perfect, sir. All right. Relax just a little bit. Thanks, Ron. Appreciate all the help.
Alrighty then. Finally get off that frequency. Oh, it's Sam.
This is K6RJA.
Hi, Sam.
Does anybody have a copy on me?
KF6POG, I got a good copy on you.
Well, I got a super duper copy on you too.
So do I, KS6NME.
It's almost like you're next door, Randy.
Pretty close. Thank you, sir, for the signal report, and we'll be standing by for the net in 3 minutes. This is K6RJ.
Making it all the way to Sun Lakes, KD6ZJZ.
All right, I'm back. We're back for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes exactly.
I believe it or not, this MFJ clock is really nice.
That's cool. I should have one.
Yeah, I was looking at them before, and I never did get one. But
they charge a lot of money for that clock.
Yeah, they're real proud of them for whatever.
For what it is, it's a clock. You can buy the works from China, for nothing, next to nothing. $5.
Yeah, I don't know who makes it, but it must be. If it's that pricey, there must be a reason why they charge.
Oh, that's the 24-hour one? Does it actually have a 24-hour dial? That's specialty. It's a little different. Yeah, it's a little more expensive.
Yeah, and the movement might be a little better because it hasn't missed a lick of. It hasn't lost.
Well, the quartz clocks are really accurate. Those analog clocks, because they use quartz movements.
Yeah,
they're cheap, but they're very accurate.
Yeah,
well, it's holding 2 seconds fast,
wow.
And that's how I set it, and that's the way it's been staying.
That's amazing. You got yourself a nuclear clock there.
Well, until the battery gets low.
Yeah. Until it starts going back and forth and doesn't quite make any progress.
Yeah.
Time to change the battery. All right.
I've lost other clocks in my day by not changing the battery. All of a sudden it stops. I go, gee, I wonder why that stopped. Pick it up and it's full of acid and destroyed back there.
Yeah, when I was doing the spotlight in the clubhouse here, and recently I was thinking, boy, I'll bet you that clock's got to be dead. Nobody's changed the battery. It only lasts about 6 months. These one AA battery, So you have to crawl down into the window and grab the clock and pull it up and change the battery.
Ooh.
There's 2 of them. There's one clock that for the.
All right, gotta go.
Oh, it's time to go. Do it. Do it.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Past Amateur Radio Club. This is Randy, K6RJA, and I'll be your obedient net control operator. So this is very informal, so we're going to get this, the pony show started right after if everybody heard the news or looked on the emails for Jeff sent out that Leanne is asking for some help. So if you could read that email and maybe you could throw some help her way. Anyhow, let's start this son of a gun up. And I kind of have an older list, but I believe it's close enough. So here we go. Without further ado, Joe A6AGB, are you out there?
Yeah, good evening, Randy. Joe N6AGB, Ukaipa.
Thanks for the check-in, Joe. You're sounding good as always. Mike, KK6BUW, you out there?
This is Mike, KK6BUW from the south end of Beaumont. No traffic. Back to you, Randy.
Well, Mike, you're sounding good from Baja Beaumont. Dick, I don't think does 220, but I'll call him anyhow. KF6BWH. Nothing heard. Jeff has an early. Gene doesn't do 220. Edie does, though. By golly, hopefully I can hit her. KN6EMT. Edie, can you copy me? Well, I think check check-in, Edie. We got you finally. You're sounding great, by the way, and hope you're having a great evening. Okay, here we go. Further on down the line. Swoop all the way down to NJ6LN. Steve, are you out there?
I are out here, and this is out here in Alta Banningville.
We got you, Steve, from out there in the hinterlands, so thanks for the check-in. And let's see, no Dwight tonight, but Sam, I'm pretty sure he's hanging around. KI6NME.
This is Kilo India Mike Echo.
Sam, thanks for the check-in. Pete doesn't do 220. No Dave tonight. John does, though, by golly. KF6POG.
This is John, KF6, Post Office Sky. Back to net control.
We got you there, John. Thanks for the check-in. And you're looking younger than ever on that screen. Alrighty. Let's see, no Ron tonight. And Randy's calling the net, so I'll check him in. And Michael, KM6RRS. Are you out there?
This is Michael, KM6RRS. I had trouble getting in on the 440 today. I kept trying and I couldn't get through to anybody.
440.
We got you on the 220, by golly, and you're sounding great, Michael. Thanks for the check-in. Okay, Ron, KG6SOI, are you out there?
Better antenna.
I think he does 220, but I know Earl does. KM6SPY. Well, I apologize, by golly, but maybe I'll behave myself next time. How about that? Okay, DJ KJ6UUS, are you out there? Nothing heard. Ed, KM6UWI.
Well, good evening, Randy and the rest of the group. KM6UWI, Ed in Calamasa. Back to net control.
Got you, Ed, and that's a fantastic signal, by the way. Tina, WA6WFB, are you with us? Didn't think so. Flip refuses to do 220. Scott ain't here tonight, but Dave is, and I know he does. KD6ZJZ.
Hello, Randy. Thank you for doing this 220 net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ. No traffic.
Alrighty, Dave, we got you. Thanks for the check-in. And let's see, Mario, W6OH, are you with us tonight?
Sure am. Randy's Mario, W6OH Hammett. And by the way, I was on QRZ earlier this afternoon, and first thing just before I got to my call sign, your picture popped up there in QRZ. Just thought I'd let you know. Oh, you are a young fella. I'm in my mid-70s. W6OH Hammett.
Oh, what the heck? This probably got it from the post office. I wouldn't doubt. And thanks for the check-in, Mario. Okay, Ed at KI680Q, are you on 220 tonight?
KI680Q, yep, I'm here.
Alrighty, Ed, we got you. Thanks for the check-in. And, Ken, KM6PYY, are you with us on 220?
They don't know 220 exists.
Heard from Ken and Tom. I'm not sure if this is right or not, but KC6UGK?
I hadn't read it down.
Nothing heard from Tom. Well, that's the roll call as I have it, visitors and club members. Is there anybody else, visitors or club members, would like to check in? Come on back now.
Turn it off.
Alrighty, and and Earl, I want to just say that anytime I'm there and I'm keep flapping my jaws, just step on me and break in, and I'll never be offended. So, alrighty, guys. It looks like this is the end of the informal 220 net. Everybody have a great evening. Stay safe out there and enjoy these beautiful days while we can. This is K6RJA 73 Saul, and thanks for everyone checking in. And again, be safe out there, K6RJA. The net's now closed at, what is that, 1922.
Something. All right, turn the speaker back on. Turn the Zoom meeting back up. Zoom is up. I got my HF radio tuned and ready to go. Maybe it needs a signal check. How come I'm not hearing you guys?
I don't know, maybe it's because we're not talking.
Because you're not talking. You're too damn quiet. Randy's muted. That's why. That's what's missing.
Oh, was that driving you crazy?
It's like, it's too quiet in here.
Well, there's a reason why I should be, I'm sure.
No. Not here. Not in our club. Everybody gets a voice.
Free speech.
Free speech all around. Okay.
Alrighty, so and SOI is going to do the HF net. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, that's the schedule.
Okay, we're in good hands then.
Yeah.
I already talked to him. He's doing it.
He's around, so
it's been confirmed.
Okay, let's hope that we can hear him because the band seemed to be going away earlier.
Really? 75?
Well, we were down on 3850 or 3888, and as the day wore on, it was getting worse.
Wow.
You're talking about this morning?
No, this afternoon.
There's Ron. Yeah, Ron, I got you about 10 over. KD6 inches and ready for you on that.
Okay, and the net will be on this frequency at approximately 5. This is Ron, KG6, I'll be your acting net control station tonight.
Sam,
excellent.
Ken and Brett decided to try 5:30 tonight to see if the band was better.
Well, he's got a good signal on HF. Of course, he's in Sun Lakes.
That's the morning one, right, Randy?
No, this was this afternoon. Anyhow, we were on 3888, and at 5:30 it was great. By about 6 o'clock, it just faded away to nothing.
How weird.
So where did you go?
Oh, no, we didn't go anywhere. I got off because I said I have to get ready to get for this jet.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're transmitting, but you're not receiving, obviously.
This is Ron, KG6SOI. I'll be the acting net control station tonight. Do you have a copy on me? I hear you fine.
He obviously doesn't.
Yes, I do, Ron. Thank you. Please excuse me. I'm kind of like brand new to HF, and I'm playing with the knobs here with the RFK and all that, and trying to get it to sound just right. So I appreciate it. So I'll stand by and check in officially. Camp 6RS, standing by. Okay, Mike. Yes, the net will start here in approximately 3.5, 4 minutes. This is Ron, KG6SOI. I will talk to you on the net.
I wonder if there's anybody watching our stream.
Are you recording on YouTube?
Yep.
Okay.
Somebody's watching. One person.
Well, it isn't me.
Yeah. That's not me either, so.
It's a Russian.
Could be anybody. Could be Therese.
Could be. Oh.
That's, I love the heterodyne. Stop with the heterodyne. Who's tuning up? I guess I'll turn my volume down a little bit. Oh, someone's phone there.
Yeah, I only got about 3 left.
I just turn the gain down a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I did. Up until it's time to go.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than scratch.
Yeah. In the ear.
Scratch. I guess 20 meters has been open.
That's what I've been hearing. And 15 and 17, I've heard.
Oh, man, 15. I love 15 meters.
I heard 15 was open the other day. Monday, I think Monday.
Yeah. That's what Jeff said.
I haven't made any contacts on 15, but my little loop here in the background does real good on 20 lately.
20's been open too, right? John?
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow I'll hang out in the morning and see what I can drum up.
Yeah, maybe I'll tune mine up to 20.
I don't know how this wire will work for any distance, but we'll see.
Jeff's back. Jeff's back.
Welcome back, Jeff.
Your movie finished, Jeff? You're muted. You gotta unmute yourself. We can't hear you.
You're muted, Jeff.
You talk like a mime. We can't hear
talk, but we can't hear him. See if I can unmute him. How about that, Jeff?
How about now? Yeah.
Yep.
Steven Seagal wiped out probably the entire city.
All
police force and everybody. I mean, nobody survived. Everybody got blown up.
So what's the name of the movie?
God, I can't think of it.
My brother probably like it.
Yeah.
He loves that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I can't think of the name of it. I forgot.
Must have really impressed you.
It doesn't matter. It's your basic Steven Seagal movie.
But they ought to find him and put him in Portland and let him take care of all these punks in Portland.
There you go.
He'd take care of all this within maybe give him 10 minutes.
Well, if he partners up with Chuck Norris, heck, it's probably 5.
Yeah, throw in the Texas Ranger. Yeah.
Here we go. I'm going to mute you guys.
Gorgonio Amateur Radio Club. This is Ron, KG6SOI, and I'll be your acting net control station this evening from my home QTH here in Northwest Banning. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and the surrounding community. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6crc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. Now for the announcements. We have I heard there was a power outage over in Solera, which maybe is rectified by now. I haven't heard anything new on that. Also, check your emails. There was an email from Leanne from the Yucaipa High School. She's looking for some help on obtaining, I believe, some electronic study kits for some of the students, a source. But check the email and the details are in that. Also, I understand George is doing well. He was over to the hospital and back today. And that's all the announcements I have at this time. Do we have any additional announcements? If so, please come in now. Any stations with an announcement. Okay, hearing none, please stand by for the 75-meter roll call. If I don't respond to someone and you hear someone that I don't respond to, please give a relay to me. Okay, N6, AGB, Joe. Negative contact. How about KK6, BUW, Mike?
Curly.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, Sam. Let's see, KS6BWH, good.
Regional radio.
Negative. KB6PA, Jeff.
Early.
Okay, very good. How about W6EJM, Ed? Negative. K6EMF, Gene. Negative. KK6FYE, was Joe in early too?
That's affirmative, sir.
Okay, very good. I thought he might be. And we're going to give George W6GRH in early just for a good reason. How about N6HR, Mr. Ken? Negative. How about NJ6, Loose Nickel, Steve?
Good evening, Ron. This is November Juliet 6, Lima, November.
All right, Steve, good copy on you. Thank you much. And Sam, KI6NME, you'll be the next.
This is Sam, KS6NME. Mighty fine there, Ron. Greatly appreciated.
All righty, no problem, Sam. Thanks for checking in. How about KJ6NRR, Pete? Negative. How about WB6OUJ, Dave? Negative. How about KF6POG, John?
This is John, KF6POG, also from Northwest Banning.
Very good, John. Hey, howdy, neighbor. How about KA6TGR, Father Ron? K6RJA, Randy.
Howdy do, Ron. This is K6RJA, Randy, and back to net control.
Sounding mighty fine, Randy. Good copy. How about KM6RRS, Michael?
I can barely hear. I think you just called me. This is KM6RRS, trying to check in.
Okay, Michael, I have a copy on you. This is Ron, KG6SOI. And by the way, I'm next on the list. How about KM6SPY, Earl? Negative copy. Anybody have a relay on Earl? Okay, we got an early for Mike, WA6UIJ. How about DJ, KJ6UUS? Negative. KM6UWI, Ed. Negative. WA6WSV, Tina. Negative. K6WM, Flip. Negative. KI6WOD, Scott.
Oops.
And finally, KD6ZJZ, Dave.
Yeah, I just don't think the conditions are too good today, Ron. Thanks for doing the net. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, no traffic.
Okay, Dave. Thank you. Begin to wonder here. How about some visitors like Mario, W6OH? Negative. How about Ed, TI680Q?
I heard Randy yawn.
Okay, the 75-meter roll call is complete. Are there any late or missed members who would like to check in at this time? If so, this time, please give me your call sign. Okay, none heard. Are there any visitors that would like to check in tonight? Okay, negative. Does anybody have any further traffic for the net? Okay, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month at Belmont City Hall, room 2.
Used to be. Maybe
However,
it will be again
we are
soon.
doing it via Zoom nowadays until further notice. All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activity. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. I'd like to thank you all for checking in this evening.
So,
This is Ron, PG6SOI, and as far as I know, they are not doing DDGs.
they are actually. It's okay. They don't. Nobody needs to know.
At 19:38 hours, I will close the net. Thank you all for checking in. This is Ron, PG6SOI.
Hey Jeff, did you see that the restaurant's opening up?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we're excused for a meeting next week due to being the 11th.
Yeah, Pete, I can't turn up my radio. I cannot get
No, because of the holiday, we won't be having a meeting.
And I don't know what the hell I'm doing.
Yeah, the board did come up with that decision, so for Veterans Day, we're going to honor it by staying out of the way.
I'll try it here for another minute.
Oh, okay, I follow you.
If you're on, fine. If you're not, fine. I understand.
Get the day off, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm on 14020. I started on RTTY.
Sounds like a winner, Sam. Sounds like a winner.
Put the power down to 40 watts.
All right.
Yeah, I apologize. I didn't think about that when I was doing the 2 meter.
You know, it slipped my mind too, and I knew it was coming up, but it went over the top of my head.
One day at a time. We have trouble trying to do a whole week. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got that. Are you having a pulsing noise on your power tonight on your HF?
No, but I got a white noise running about 3.
Okay, well I got about an S8.5 right now, and it was before it almost sounded like somebody doing heavy breathing.
Well,
S4 noise.
I think Mike down there heard me. At least I hope he did. I talked to him earlier. He's trying to get out on his rig there from Sun Lakes, I think.
Right, copy that.
All right, Sam.
Okay, close this thing out.
KI6 enemy, KG6SOI. Take her easy.
All right, Ron, thanks a lot, and greatly appreciated, and all the help from Randy and my backup guy, POG, and AJ611 and some others that helped out. Greatly appreciated. KI6 enemy clear. I'm off the frequency.
Yeah, thanks all your helpers out there. This is Ron, KG6SOI, and off clear.
Hey Sam. Sam's busy. Okay, guys.
Got a copy on you? Yes, go ahead. Okay.
Is that Ed?
No, I do have you checked in, so I don't know whether when I picked it up, but I just looked at my list and you were checked in.
Russell Williams.
No trouble at all.
Who is that?
Because I know you guys had put that antenna up, so I was waiting to hear something.
he's been working.
You got a latecomer. You just checked into Zoom. Russell.
No, I'm in the old section we built back in '65 over here by the old fire museum. Yeah, I'm a little bit. I'm actually
Sam keeps quick keying
a mile
on
and
people.
a quarter, a little
He doesn't
more
wait for
from
him to
the
stop
hospital
talking.
on Wilson.
He's got a terrible habit.
Loud and clear, good audio, very good.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to call it a night.
Okay, okay, Randy. You can cut out, no problem. Take care.
Have a great evening and enjoy.
You too.
Well, we're pretty close together, so I
I'll
don't
wait till the radio
I don't have
traffic's
much
done
trouble
and
here, Ron.
I'll close out this thing.
There you go. Yeah,
copy
we're
that.
eavesdropping,
well, anyway,
Sam.
you have a good evening. Stay safe. KM6RS, clear your final.
Copy that, KS6 enemy. I'll be clear. Moving back on to my morning night 2. KS6 enemy clear.
Hey, Sam, can you hear me? Sam, I'm going to look into that kit thing for Leanne. I'll see if I can come up with, just doing it the easy way.
Here I are.
Can you hear me, Sam?
Here I are.
Okay. Can you hear me? Do you hear me? Okay. I'm going to work on that thing for Leanne. I'll let you know. We'll maybe have to meet as we'll have to do a meeting or something, board meeting. Okay. I just wanted to let you know I'm working on the Leanne thing. Okay, Sam. You're not hearing me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Good.
And I'll try and get a hold of
Cardenas.
Carl and see if.
Okay. Yeah. Ask him about it, but I think I can find something online. We'll do it piecemeal. Okay. It'll be a lot cheaper than trying to buy kits.
I thought if it was, we could come up with something and we could keep it under $100. Why? Maybe the board could go ahead and approve it. And if it was 100,
how many students did she say?
And it's 100. If it's 125, I'll donate to 25.
How many students did she say?
She didn't. She hasn't said
specify? Yet. Okay. Yeah, because obviously that's what matters. I mean,
it might help if you give her a text and.
Okay, yeah, I'll contact her.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not really important because I know the cheapest way to do it would be to come up with plans and just buy the parts individually, rather than buy kits.
That's what I
and use like a little breadboard. It should be easy enough to do, really.
That's all beyond me. That's what.
Okay, yeah, I'll look into it. I'll help her out.
Good.
Okay.
Good.
All right. 7-3, guys.
7-3.
I'm gonna close her out. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for doing it, boss. Appreciate it.
No problem. See you later.
Jeff, you have a good evening.
He's busy with the CW, trying to get his antenna to work.
See.
7-3. All right, 7-3 YouTubers. Thanks for checking in, and we're gonna close this thing down.